Alright, all you video gamers, welcome to yet another crime-fighting electroshock fight before Christmas edition of the DJ Smokey's True Video Game Stories. And with a title like that, we decided to go with a video game none other than Batman Arkham Origins. Now, originally we were supposed to mention this the next following week for Music Village, but for some strange reason, I got a feeling a cold hard punch to the face needs to be mentioned for this bad luck episode of Music Village. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to suit up, go out, and make sure we can fight crime to save Christmas like no other as we get ready to paint the picture. Alright, this video game story began approximately 8 months ago when I got this game from my sister and she told me she never played it. And I was like, what? You never played this game and you gave it to me? And she said, yeah, I'm not gonna play it. And I was scrambling around trying to figure out how in the world to play this game because the only time my sister really did actually engage with this game was only for the first chapter of it, and then after that she went on to the side parts of the game, which is usually my wheelhouse of the beat 'em up mode where you had to fight a whole bunch of bad guys in a tiny area. Now, in my first experience of this game, folks, I used one man and one man only to do the whole survival mode that they would have for this game, and that would be none other than Slade, enemy of the Teen Titans himself, better known as Deathstroke. And while I was playing as him, my god, the guy lived up to the legend that he was, because no matter how many times they tried to take me out with that staff, I was unstoppable. Each one of those guys came up to me, bam, right to the face, boom, right to the face, lefts, rights, uppercuts, kicks to the face, ninja kicks from all the way on the other side of the room. It was beautiful. But fast forward to when this story actually took place. Unfortunately, I could not use the character that my sister had because she lost the actual code for it, so I was stuck with the Dark Knight himself, Batman. And every single time I played with Batman in that survival mode, Batman was sluggish, a little slow, his combinations didn't hit like I want them to, and I said, I can't work like this. So it led me to actually play the story mode of this game, and I would make it all the way up to the electrocutioner, and they would give me these electro power gloves. And I was like, what? What in the world are these? Batman never had these before. What are these? And when I went down the street, when I got a radio call of a crime in progress down West Gotham, and all of a sudden I would see a whole bunch of bad guys saying, oh, we hit the jackpot tonight, boys. We got all this money. We're rich. Batman or nobody's going to be able to stop us. Granted, they said nobody was going to be able to stop us because it was before Batman was really a thing. But little did they know, like Mighty Mouse, I would swing down there screaming at the top of my lungs, which almost got me in trouble. Here I come to wreck your day! And would swoop down, kick them in the face, punch them in the face over and over again, and I would start to hear an electrical whirring sound and my hands going, and when that happened, next thing I know, they told me to hit L3 and R3 to activate the electroshock gloves, and that's when things really got bad. Because even though they had those shields and everything to block themselves from getting hurt, I would be able to box my way right through all of that and just hit them in the breadbasket with a 11-hit combination, uppercut one in the face. And I do believe one of the people who were one of these big, burly-like soldiers that tried to hit me from behind, I was able to hit him with, Roman Reigns' old finisher, which was a tornado bulldog he called the Judgment, and was able to knock him out cold. And the other guy that was over in the corner, he got a little bit of a DDT action, and I was sitting there because I don't know why every game I see with wrestling moves in it, I would try to call like JR while fighting and it usually messed me up. But in this situation, didn't mess me up at all. I would be calling DDTs left and right. I'd say, oh, hit him with the DDT, by God. He's going for that tornado DDT now. Wait a minute, here he comes with a sidekick. Boom, and I kicked one of the guys so hard he got knocked into the trash cans. And after I got those gloves and took out all those bad guys with a combination of well over 98 hits, I said, please, let this transfer over to the survival mode. I want to really test these gloves out. And lo and behold, in one of the bonus maps that I was able to get, which involves Bane's area, where they had a whole bunch of Bane-like soldiers on Venom, the Venom didn't matter. Each and every last one of them, like Braun Strowman would say, would get these hands. Punched them all in the face, removed the Venom thing off their backs, and just threw them around like they were children. I mean, Batman became one of the best fighters for me to use for that survival mode, and actually got me a score of well over 130,000 in the bonus level for Bane, which actually helped me upgrade the Batman suit to its fullest potential and allowed me to even punch bad guys even further with the Batman suit until I reached the big fight with none other than Bane himself before the end of the game, and he broke me over his back like so, and then would step on my face afterwards, which was completely disrespectful, but I would pay him back by actually getting his head stuck in a grate. And I think that was a glitch, but still was able to beat the game just because of that. And with that said, folks, wraps it up for another crime-fighting electroshock fight before Christmas edition of the DJ Smokey's True Video Game Stories. And with that, we'll be back with more right after this. So stay tuned.